Oh my goodness! It's time for the Mad Zack Radio Show with crazy old Captain Mad Zack. Oh yeah, let's do brunch, everybody. Yeah, time to actuate yourself, and I'm here to help lead the way just a little bit. Oh yeah. Boy, long lead on this. Bandana Brothers, Reverb Nation, actuate yourself.
Life was once. Life, joy, response.
Just in time. It's time to stick it in. Oh, yeah. Oh. 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 Oh, yeah, baby.
Always your pride. There's so many girls to see.
Place.
You could lose your mind. You gotta actuate yourself. You gotta actuate yourself. Yeah, actuate yourself.
Joy. Begin.
You gotta actuate yourself. I see so many people.
You self. Life. One soul. Begin. Rain. Trouble.
Oh, it's going to be a fun day today.
Love.
We're going to talk turkey.
Reality. You. Believe. Your soul. Life.
Might take a call from Biden on the dictphone.
Actuate yourself. Come on, actuate yourself.
Anything you want to be. Alexandra! Hats off to my dear Alexandra out there. Nice to see you. Oh, mi cafe. Oh. Oh, and I got some olive oil for a massage later. Got the bullwhip in case anybody gets out of line. Yeah. cleanse the room with a little smudge. Oh, yeah. That's Dan DeRuyter, my music partner, best friend, bandmate. He's passed away. He died on 6/6 of 06 and left me with this music library with the promise that I would publish the music, which I did. Everything I do is in honor of him. Yeah, that's a beautiful smudge right there. Oh, I've got special things. I went treasure hunting. Yes, I did. I love to go treasure hunting. And I found treasure. As some of you may know, I have the Black Pearl up there. Oh, well, I've got one of the ships from the Knights Templar. Oh, look at that. Isn't it a beauty? Oh, handmade, all tight. Oh, it's just gorgeous. I just love it. Mwah. Yeah, we're going to put that right up here. Put that right there. And then, of course, we got some new weapons. Oh, we got us a flintlock. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ready to kill some snappers. Yes. Yes, we are. Yeah. Very serious. Oh, I've been digging and digging and digging and playing in the dirt. I'm putting together a poetry book right now. I've got 36 poems picked out, and I got the free 30-day trial on Microsoft's Word, Excel, and all that nonsense. So I'm going to throw together a book real quick before they start charging me $100 a month. Yeah, I'm going to throw this book together. Change the world. Yes. And I entered a contest. I entered some poems in a contest, and I got the magazine, the booklets from Rattle. Rattle is having a poetry contest. That's the date. You can't enter it anymore. You can enter the next contest if you want. But this is a book. It's got some lovely poems in it. Oh, here's an old man. Let's read that one. An old man stooped over the table, sits in the hubbub of a cafe's middle, alone, a newspaper open before his face. And scorning the misery of age, he thinks how little he engaged, the time when he had strength and speech and grace. He's much declined, he knows it, sees it, though years when he was young still please, by seeming close, how small a span, how small. He thinks about how good sense laughed at him, while he believed how mad, that cheat who promised all the time in the world. He recalls the urges he controlled, joy given up, his caution cold, at every lost chance that haunts him now. But all this thinking and remembering dizzies him, so he's slumbering at the cafe table with his head laid down. That was translated from Greek by David Mason, written by C.P. Cavafy, C-A-V-A-F-Y, an old man. Wonderful booklet I got, this one, and then I got this one. This is a Rattle Chapbook prize winner on the back. And visiting her queens is more enlightening than a month in a monastery in Tibet. Some more poems by Michael Mark. Haven't read this yet, but I'm excited to dive into it. So, anyway, I'm putting together this booklet of poetry. I'm going to change the world with it. Yes, I'm fertilizing the garden of life. Yes, prepared to tend to the pond of life. Get rid of some of them stinky snappers. Yes, you can't have a bunch of snapping turtles in the pond when you're down there working all the time. Your kids are playing. You got to get rid of them snappers. Yeah, some people that like to live in the low end of the pond in the sludge with the moss on their back, confusing a frog who's very wise. His tongue never comes out of his mouth unless he eats. Yes, and he's always very helpful, always letting you know that the pond of life, in fact, is knee-deep. You need to seek deeper water. Yes, and he teaches a lesson in discernment. Oh, Kermit the Frog, very wise Kermit the Frog. Oh, a tiny frog he is, though. Yeah, you see, him and Miss Piggy really wanted Kermit the Frog, but Kermit knew that she didn't love him. No, all she cared about was selling her pork belly. Yeah, and Kermit knew that living a life full of pork bellies would lead him to become lost in the cracks of society, where his life would no longer matter. Yeah. Oh, yes. Very wise, Kermit the Frog. Yes, he is. Let's put on a little Christmas in the City in the background. And we'll have a little chat. Yeah, this is a bootleg. The Stan Getz Band. So I went to Walmart this morning. Rode my Harley to Walmart. And I got some more of them icicle treats that I love so much. Yeah, they were $2.98. I got one over on Walmart this morning. Big time. Yes, I did. I got my receipt and spit out the change. Yeah, it's supposed to be 2 cents. I got 3 cents. I did, yeah. Oh, they might hunt me down for that penny. I don't know. But I got my lucky dime here, says it ain't gonna happen. Yeah. So anyway, we're trying to change the world with a song and a poem. Planting seeds in the garden of life. You see, you're the garden, and I'm the gardener. Fertilizing and pulling weeds. Yeah. All those people in your life that say you can't do it. Yeah. Get rid of them people. Yeah. You see, I'm a spider, and the world is my web, and all those around me are flies. Some I dine upon, some I despise, some I roll up and sink it away for a nice little surprise. Oh, yes. Oh, and a tangled web it is. Yeah. Been doing some investigating. I got Alexa here. Let's ask Alexa a few questions. Good morning, Alexa. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. Today is the birthday of 007 actor Sean Connery, as well as Beetlejuice director Tim Burton. If they had worked together, perhaps they could have made a film called Beetlebond, about a crime-fighting corpse. Beetlebond, Beetlebond, Beetlebond.
Yeah. Turn that up again. Let's ask her one more time. Alexa, good morning. Alexa, good morning, I said.
Good morning. Bruce Springsteen's classic album, Born to Run, was released on this day in 1975. While I love the music, I have to admit, I was definitely not born to run. By the way, I have a routine you might like. I can wish you a good morning, and more. Do you want to try it?
No, thank you.
No problem.
Sean Connery's birthday today. And Tim Burton.
Sean Connery's birthday is August 25th.
Yeah, so I wasn't talking to you. Yeah, I'm having my coffee here. It's a fall mix. It tastes like maple. It's from Vermont. I use 3 scoops in my press, 2 scoops of flavored coffee, and 1 scoop of Folgers Black Silk. Which reminds me, it's going to be a coffee shortage because of the drought. The prices are going to go up very high. There's going to be an alcohol shortage. Yeah, oh, that's going to cause panic. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm very excited to see this. Yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah. It's going to be very exciting to see everybody panic when they don't know how to make alcohol. Yeah, suddenly everybody's going to want to read my pumpkin wine piece. Yeah, I have a little piece on pumpkin wine. Yeah, I do. Anyway, I'm getting ready to, I'm building this poetry book. I've got a bunch of pieces. I had to do it the hard way, and then I figured out how to do it the easy way. I went in and I had to copy and paste my poems from the blogger, and then I put them into my email and I sent them to myself, and then I downloaded them, because you can't download from Blogger. It won't let you download. So I transferred the files and then I uploaded them to the Word software. Well, Yahoo puts their little watermark all over the paper, so I had to scrap that idea. But I've got all the poems picked out and listed in order, the order I want them in the book. It's mostly poems and a few written pieces of important things. But so I've got the list made. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to my blog, going to the draft of the piece, copying it, and then pasting that into Word and working with it from there. Yeah, so it's going to be very exciting. I'll have the book done by the end of the day. Yeah, if I cut this show short. I like to keep them under an hour because I know the police are very busy, and I do take a great amount of pride in entertaining them, and I love dropping all the trigger words that get me noticed the most on the internet. Yes, I do. Yeah, like shooting and bombing and things like that. You know, all those trigger words that get you the attention. Yes, I went to college for this. Yeah, in order to become famous, you have to be a controversy or be part of a controversy. Yeah, not a pawn. You have to be one of the major chess pieces. That's the trick to becoming a pop artist if you're trying to sell yourself as a musician or something like that. Otherwise, you can't get in the club. You got to get their attention. Tom McDonald, he's caught quite a controversy, but they don't want him in the media on their dime because he's got tattoos all over his face, first of all. And the other thing is his content, the words that he's writing, is actual literature that should be studied and used to fight the beast. The beast that I found. Yeah. The Nielsen's ratings and the Media Ratings Council and that whole conglomeration and how they've infiltrated our government. Yeah, the Department of Commerce is behind it too. Yeah, pushing us all the time, trying to get us to generate more revenue so they can get more revenue for taxes, and all these special interest groups. Oh, we're definitely screwed. And now that they're legalized marijuana in most of the states, everybody who wants to be at the circus is now at the circus, stoned and out of the way. Just like back in the 60s when they turned everybody on to LSD, that tune in and drop out thing. Yeah, drop in, drop out. That's what they want you to do in society. They want you to drop out. Yes, they want you to drop out and get out of the way. Don't pay attention. That's why they rehash that frickin' abortion thing in the media. It was all scandal to get you to think about nonsense instead of the real things. Just when they're getting close to exposing what's really going on, they throw some nonsense out there for the pigeons to fight over. Like fighting over a chicken bone. Yeah, bunch of seagulls on the beach fighting over a chicken bone. That's all you are as consumers. Pay attention now. Yeah. So, we're going to poison them right back. It's time to take over corporate America. I don't think there should be any commercials. If you have stockholders and investors and all that stuff and they're worth millions of dollars, you already got your commercial ball rolling. I don't think you should be allowed to advertise anymore. No, and product placement and all these movies, I don't think you should be allowed to do that anymore. You're established. Yeah, you don't need the convenience and the extra, the little handicap of putting a commercial out there. Yeah, you're over that. You guys already are established, a household name and all that. I don't think anybody who's on the Media Ratings Council should be allowed to advertise anymore. I think we ought to ban it. Yes. We need to set up a little dictatorship to govern over corporate America and establish a whole basket full of regulations on them. Yeah. And you know how you figure that out? You go right to the landfill. You see all that advertising pumping you all the time to buy the product. You can't stop eating MJs, all that crap. Everybody's getting diabetes. In the meantime, the landfill's growing, multiplied faster than it would have grown had they not shoved all them products down your programmed throats. Oh yeah. Yeah, you see, when they go and colonize Mars and the moon, what you get left with is the trash pile if you survive the climate change. Yeah, it's time to start burrowing under the ground and making your bomb shelters down under the ground. Protect yourself from the excess heat. Yeah, collect rainwater. Oh, the rainwater you can't drink. Yeah, you can't drink rainwater because it's polluted. Isn't that funny? You can't even drink nature's water anymore because corporate America. Oh, and everybody's sold out to China. China owns everything. Yeah, you're in big trouble. Yeah, but Mad Zack's crazy. Schizophrenic, they want to call me, so nobody listens. Yeah, that's what they do. The next step will be they'll try and get me to commit suicide. Yeah, they'll find me in a ditch full of alcohol. Or that's what it'll say. Yeah, I'm sober, by the way. 500 and, I don't know, 40 some odd days. Yeah, it's amazing what you start learning when you stop consuming all the poisons that they want you to consume. Yes, it is. It's very amazing. Let's read sobriety. Sobriety, 519 days sober as of whatever day this was, the 26th. So about 540 days today. That equals, at this time, 1 year, 5 months, and 4 days. And with the bullshit I'm steeped in here in America, that's a monumental feat. This picture, if you were looking at the piece, there's a picture of a door that was on fire that I had to go through, and it's got my handprint in the soot where I burned my hand trying to get out. Couldn't see, couldn't breathe. Yeah, the pictures of a door ablaze that I had to go through to escape a house fire while slithering through the house, dragging a cage and feeling the wall to find the exit. I was far past my limit for holding my breath. In the blackness and the smoke, the ceiling roiled with flames of dark orange and yellow glow. In my mind were spark-flying visions on the edge of breathing and death of two kinds. Hot doorknobs and slab ablaze, desperate for air on the other side of this terrible pain. Wheat grass overgrown, soft horse manure pile, sparks fizzle away, mind's sight clears with a smile. The lizard's okay, 30 feet away, the pears are blackened and scorched on one side. Too hot to even hose it down, a passerby stops to watch my house burn to the ground. The truck's in the way for the fireman crowd, crackling timber serenaded as I scrabble to save what's nearby. The dogs are inside. The horses run scared, already dead from the poisonous air. Soon whisked away in a shock and soot to be treated for burns as was needed for good, but the shock was too strong. Ha ha, or they say. As I said no when no one would, to a young woman offering to bathe me in a fantasy where she was just too young. Boy, I was mad at me and my PTSD. I could have played that hand out, but for guys, God's eyes would see. Sobriety. Yeah, sobriety. Anyway, it's a wonderful world. I hope you discover it. I can't do anything for you but offer you a vision of me in that world. I can't ask you, can't force you. It's something that you have to do on your own, Krug. Yeah, you threw that sobriety away. 70 some odd days you were sober, and now you're right back to suicidal. Yeah, you know how many of my fans were suicidal that I stopped? Or fans that were suicidal because they couldn't have their kids weren't in their life, and I had navigated them through the court system a little bit with a few ideas and reunited them with their children. Or, you know, people send me messages saying that I healed them from some mental issue that they had. Very special, very special. Yes, the show's all silliness. It's supposed to be. Yeah, it's supposed to be silly to get people to want to watch it, see what kind of nonsense I do next. Yeah, like shake my little silver titties around. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a gremlin bell for a motorcycle. Yeah, it was a gift. Yeah, so anyway, we've got lots of things going on. I had some other treasure here. I don't remember what it was. Oh, and lots of people want to know what it is that I dab behind my ear. It's Nagchampa Spiritual Sky Essential Oil. Oh, it's just lovely. I love it. That and patchouli. Yes, that and patchouli. And I have a special note. I want AD Justice out there to know something. I have a lovely rose quartz crystal bracelet that she sent me. She sent me a few of them. They broke, and I'm trying to get them repaired right now. But I just want AD to know that I wear this every day. I most certainly do. It's been given me quite a bit of protection. I'm very happy to have it and thankful. And I just want to say thank you very much, AD. I love you to death. Yeah. So, yeah, lots of special things going on in life. But, you know, lots of bad things. But it's all about perspective. Yeah. Yeah. You know, your house burns down. You know, the perspective is, well, I survived. And then you have to have comfort in knowing that you have the skill to build another house. That's where your pride comes from. That's a piece of your manhood right there. Yeah. Life is good.
Life is good. Just a shame. We're all the same. Life is good. We're all the same.
Lauren!
Brother, don't you know? We're all the same.
I couldn't see it. There was a pop-up blocking it. But I see him now.
Hey, brother. Walking down the street, don't you know
My name.
I've been friendly old just the same. Dancing to the music, grooving to the music.
See, this is my ministry. Yeah, this is my ministry.
Well, I'm going to the beach today. Nothing's gonna stand in my way. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing? From a swim. Hey, you got snorkel, honey. Let me bow there. See the fish everywhere. Life is good. Moving to the music. Life is good. Moving to the music. Life is good. Moving to the music.
Let me go see what my attack dog's barking about. Be right back.
Good. Moving to the music. Life is good. Moving. Yes, I'm grooving to the music. Life is good. Grooving to the music. Life is good. Yes, it is. All right, come on. Richard. Do it.
We're going to talk about respect and relationships.
Love it. Come on.
Hope you guys saw my video of Rocky and Riley playing earlier today. Rocky was talking, bobbing his head up and down, had his beard puffed out, all black. Yeah, him and Riley play all the time, chasing each other around the house. I'm waiting on return phone calls from some jobs I applied for. Hey, what happened? Oh, my song got cut off. Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for some return calls. I probably won't get any return calls because the level of, the level of self that I have, that I portray, might be a little too strong for somebody to try and play dictator or management over me. Maybe I won't get a job. Yeah, I'm supposed to be in charge of something. Yeah, I'm supposed to be in charge of something. So I created Mad Zack Radio. Yeah, I'm in charge here. And I'm doing a very nice thing, I think. I've gotten a lot of confirmation from people that have helped me continue on with doing the show and have inspired me to maintain my sobriety as a testament to everyone out there that's struggling to manage their substance use or overuse. Substances aren't for everybody. It only delays the ability to improve yourself in any way. When you settle in life to be the guppy or the snapping turtle or the leech. Yeah, when you settle, you don't have to be the leech. You don't have to be the snapping turtle. Just because you're small doesn't mean you have to be the guppy. You can be the big, beautiful trumpeter swan, but you have to want to be. Yeah, you have to want to learn new words, the use of vocabulary. You learn about art, nature, everything in existence all stems from nature. From nature. And the farther you become separated away from nature, the more helpless you are. Yeah, so look at all these people on these reality shows crying out in the woods because they can't build a fire or they're scared to eat an earthworm. Yeah, grown-ups, so-called, grown-ass men, so-called, crying on worldwide TV because they can't build a fire. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. Yeah. Here's a timeless song. This is Runaway Bride. Excellent track. It's raw, but this should be played at every wedding. It's a fun dance song. I wrote it, I'm singing it. Danny's playing rhythm. Rick Belkover's playing leads. Haha. Runaway Bride. That was about Jennifer Wilbanks. It was all over the news back in 2002. She ran off on her husband before the wedding. She got cold feet. And she said when they finally found her, it was a nationwide manhunt. Yeah. And they finally found her in Oklahoma. And her excuse was that she was kidnapped by a white girl and a Mexican guy. Yeah. Yeah. True story. Yeah, that's about one of the very few times you'll ever hear me specify anything about race. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, very, very special song. Should be played at every wedding reception around the world. Yeah, it's a real fun song. Anyway, respect, relationships, starts with, kids. How you talk to them in the home, how you treat them, the words you use, the way you present things to a child when you're disciplining them. The kids outside playing with a group of kids. You don't yell out the window and start screaming and bawling them out and humiliating them in front of your kids. You bring them in, you say, hey, what the hell are you doing out there? Throwing mud pies at cars and apples and stuff like that with the other kids? That's not how you behave. You single the kid out and you have enough respect for them to want to care for their mental health. Yes, and their stability. It's all relationship. How you treat your kid, how you talk to your kids. Same thing with pets. Listen to your children so your children will listen to you. Yes, that means answer all those stupid little questions. Yeah, you're the teacher. You have to remember that. Yeah, working with a bunch of people, you don't humiliate them in front of the group. No. If you see a problem that they're all doing, you have a meeting and you say, hey, let's not be throwing the waste away till we get to the end of the project. Anything 2 foot or bigger is usable material. Things like that. You have to care about the nurturing, the development. You're fertilizing the garden of life. Yes. And it's important as a gardener tending your garden to understand what weeds are. Yeah, smoking dope in front of the kids, that's a weed. Yeah, you don't do that. Yeah, getting hammered in front of your kids? No, you shouldn't do that either. You're setting a bad precedent. Yeah, and all these things poison those children. And that's what we have today. We have a nation full of bad parents and a nation full of disrespectful, mentally unbalanced people. Feral children. Generation upon generation of feral children. And everybody thinks they're a grown-ass man. Oh, when you put a plate of food in front of them, oh, I don't eat greens. I don't like dark meat. Well, what do you like? I thought you were a grown-ass man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Better check yourself before you wreck yourself. I sit here and play with my short sword and dictate. Yes, teaching, educating, offering people out there support that are being abused. Yes. Somebody disrespects you at work by humiliating you in front of a group of people, you single them out in his office. And you say, listen here, asshole. Have a little bit of respect for me. Don't sit there and bawl me out in front of a bunch of co-workers. You're undermining my job as foreman. Yeah, making me look like I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, you're the one who said to throw all that scrap metal in the trash bin instead of recycling it. So don't come and bitch about me. Don't bitch to me about profit margins. Yes. Oh, you got to learn how to manage the waste. Oh, but it's not profitable to manage the waste. That's why they made us all corporations. Yes, all of us individuals, we're corporation. Yeah, that's to buffer the big corporations who actually did the damage and disperse all the argument and all the all the problem and all the issue. Yeah, make it all our responsibility because we bought all those products that put all the trash in a landfill. Yeah, the products that they programmed us with neuroscience studies and subliminal programming and mind control tactics that have been employed in the TV developed by Nielsen's TV ratings, used, all that secret intel's given and facilitated to the corporations who make up the Media Ratings Council. Yes. Yeah, you're walking funny because there is something in your rear. Corporate America. Oh, but you can't get your fingers on them little bastards because they're all over in some other country somewhere, living in a big posh house, escaping our laws and rules. Oh, getting sovereign citizenship and becoming diplomats. Yeah, it's time to start shooting people. Yes, it's time to burn some buildings down. It's time to ride a little bit. Yeah, you see, back in a few years back, they had what was called Occupy Wall Street, because all the little people thought, oh, well, we'll go to Wall Street. That's where the money's represented, all the investors and everything. That's why Bin Laden had the World Trade Centers burned down, because of all this. Oh, that's a fact. Hold on, dick phone's vibrating. Yeah. Patch him through. Good morning, Biden. No, I'm just getting ready to settle down to a nice bowl of popcorn and enjoy watching the circus on TV. Yeah. Nice job with reinventing the abortion issue. That was clever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm sure there was some money involved. Speaking of money, hey, we're funding $3 billion to help the Ukrainians. Yeah. Well, don't you realize it's just a matter of time before Putin starts shooting at us? Yeah. He's taunting children on a playground right now, trying to get us to come out of the woodwork because he wants to fight us. He wants Alaska back. Yeah. Just think about it. He takes Alaska back, he gets our military base up there. And all the equipment. Yeah, just like he did in Afghanistan, leaving all that stuff behind. Yeah, well, what's the total now? How much were we up to? 12 billion invested into the Ukraine thing? Well, you're doing airstrikes, shooting people in Syria undercover. Why not do a few airstrikes on Putin? Oh, you don't want the war to end over there. Well, yeah, once the smoke clears, everybody will see all the trash that's there. Yes, the landfill crisis. 33,000 dumps in landfills, illegal. Yeah. Oh, and that takes us closer to Kathmandu, also known as Trashmandu. Yeah, the world's largest trash pile. Yeah. It's not Monday. I help you with the crosswords on Monday only. No. Because I'm just about to eat lunch. Yes, and I'm always without appetite after helping grown men spell words. Yes, I did it in prison nonstop. I was a walking dictionary, thesaurus, encyclopedia. No, maybe. You call me after 4:20. Yeah. You know, when the nation, all the people of the nation resigned. Yeah, by getting high. That was a wonderful programming tactic. Yeah. International time diplomatically to submit your resignation at 4:20, yes. Yes, the public doesn't understand that, though. They're too busy smoking weed. Yeah. No, I'm just sitting here. I have to get back to work. I'm fertilizing a garden of life. I'm right in the middle of producing a book to change the world. Yes. And the first thing I'm going to do when I get a bunch of money, I'm going to buy that church you go to and kick everybody out and turn it into an art commune. Yes. Yup. Yes, I do plan on running for president in 2024. I figure I can't mess it up any worse than you did. I want the upholstery changed in the seat in the White House, in the Oval Office. I don't want the same upholstery you've been sitting your dirty ass on. No. A nice worn brown leather. And you send me a sample of it before you put it on. I have to go. Yes, goodbye. Oh, Jesus. I'll tell you what. We're in a lot of trouble. What a stone in my shoe. Oh, I got a poem to share too. Brand new, fresh off the press this morning. Took me like 3 minutes. Am I gonna change the world? Absolutely. Improv live, based on a rough idea.
When I'm walking around, I'm thinking about you.
It's in 3/4 time.
Just a stone in my shoe.
Oh yeah, yeah. The one and only big show we did, and I recorded it because I knew that maybe it would be my last time with playing with Danny. He did die on 6/6/06. He knew he was going to die. He was bleeding out of his rectum. He had all of his organs shut down on him, and he was sleeping. He went right to sleep and never woke up, didn't feel a thing. But I have a piece that I wrote this morning. This is called The Fight. It's illustrated. I'll put a link to it in the comments so that you can have it. And it's a bit of an inspirational, I don't know, I was thinking a range of things, but it's called The Fight. A lot of people don't like me and don't want me around because I'm a cannon on the vessel that you can't tie down. Yes. I only got 2 feet to plant on this ground. Take a swing and try me. I'm going to stand my ground. A lot of people don't like me and don't want me around because my eyes can see the truth they do not want to be found. A bird in the hand is not worth 2 in the bush. Don't settle with limited education, this programming they push. The writings on the wall distract with sirens they sound. You must buy the goods they sell you or they don't want you around. A lot of people like me, brutally honest and good. I'm the man with the wrenches that's up under your hood. Your day's behind you, don't look back. Soak your mind with the works. Your gun isn't gonna save you, neither is your nice church. Shut off the media and grab a pen. While you've got the breath to search, you better read that again. Yes, it's called The Fight. Very proud of that. Yes. Who wants to banter with me? Is there anybody out there my equal? I'm looking for my superiors. I want to learn something. Yeah, where are my superiors that I can learn from? Where are my teachers? Dad in books only to be found? Yeah, probably. Anyway, I'm crazy old Mad Zack. I got important things to do, trying to take over the world. Yes, planting seeds in the garden of life, grow magic beanstalks. That's right, magic beanstalks. See, I got the lamp. I asked the genie for one wish. And anybody with a brain out there should be easily able to figure out what that wish was. Yeah, the other two wishes I save for my crew members. They get to decide as a group between them what the next two wishes are. But it has to be selfless in order not to backfire and punish you with a long life of suffering. Yeah. I'm crazy old Mad Zack. Peace, love, and remember to care. You come see me, you will find something special. Between death and taxes, that's a guarantee.